Hello! Hello! Hi, Ferret! Thank you for being in chat before I even started stream. Alright, here we are. Here we are. Hi. I'm gonna draw stuff. I need requests, though. I need people to request things. That is a big requirement of today. I mean, I guess I have other requests that I still have been procrastinating that I could work on, right? I could, yeah. Right. I have that beach episode. Remember the beach episode we were thinking? I can draw Susie and Chris eating the chocolates. What else did I have? Ralph says fur care routine. That was a whole thing I had as well. But otherwise, if you have any other ideas, we can work on those as well. That was yours, yep. So yeah, those are the ideas that people have requested. Otherwise, if you want to do anything else, we can do that. One second. Did a lot of building Minecraft today. I've just been walking around and looking at it for a while. Nice. That's cool. On the CMP? Nice, nice. What shall we draw? What shall we draw? Well, I'm gonna do a poll because I can't decide by myself, apparently. Give me one sec. I say draw a lot, or else you want to practice him, yeah? Sweat. Okay, reply to the poll. Reply to the poll. Reply to the poll. I suppose I do need to practice Ralsei. Ralsei's fur care routine. What dirt? Oh, them eating dirt. It's them eating dirt. I forgot someone requested that as a prompt on Tumblr too. You voted for the dirt. Okay, I started drawing that one, but I want to do it better, so I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright, I'll do that, I guess. I wish there was a way to, like, show the polls on stream. I wonder if there is a way. There is a way to put up an overlay to show it on stream. So, like, VOD viewers can see what's going on, kind of thing. All right. So them eating dirt, eh? Ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the perspective for this. This is the reason I was struggling with it, because of fucking perspective. Do you ever send something in a group chat and they just don't answer and you're just like stuck there thinking about it the whole time? I can't stop thinking about it. They're not answering. Oh god. This is so awkward. Alright. Yes, yeah. Ba 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 da da. Hmm. Let's see. They're just gonna be like on their hands and knees, just devouring dirt from the ground. That's the idea anyway. Yes, good. Yeah, the question is, can I draw well? How are you doing today, Ferret? How do I love it when I'm okay-ish. Valid. I love it when people draw Susie like really big. Just really big. She's so cool. I need to like try to get her body type right. She is big and muscular, so true. There's just dirt everywhere. Dirt everywhere. I don't know. How do I make this dramatic? Maybe if I make it more muddy, it'll look more interesting. They're eating mud. They're not just eating dirt. They're eating mud. Yep. That's what I have decided. That'll look a lot better, I think. Light is running low. Dirt is too hard to eat. Needs to be more wet. Exactly. In the dark. Is her arm awkwardly shaped? I think her arm is awkwardly shaped. You still get a nice crunch from the grit, so it won't affect texture much, yeah. Let me see. I kinda wanna drag the hand down a little bit lower. Like right there, I think. Should she be like... I'm thinking of what's an appropriate pose for dirt eating. Well, I said like on their hands and knees, right? So I would have to rework that pose a little bit. I just crouch down and scarf it, just like face first. Crouched, taking handfuls in the mouth. Yeah. Yeah, true. How to crouch. How to crouch. There's the two of them huddled around the mud pile. Yeah, exactly. How does one draw crouching? Jesus Christ. She's not exactly crouched. She's sitting on her butt here. But... This is a very awkward angle. I don't know if I want to keep this. How does one crouch? I literally don't. I need to look up someone crouching. Crouch. Pose. The pose. I'm talking about the pose. Okay, she needs to be a lot more slouched. That's what she needs to be. So then it doesn't fit, but her leg would be like right here. And her foot here, I think, except not quite at that angle. Ah! This is gonna be a very rough sketch I gotta do first, I guess. Da 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 da. Oh god, this is just looking worse and worse. Wait. Wait, I'll figure it out. Wait. Can't watch because Twitch has apparently decided to be completely non-functional for me now, but good luck with the art. Thank you! I'm sorry Twitch is being a butt. Okay, Twitch, you wanna like fix that? You wanna fucking fix that maybe, Twitch? Twitch? I'm just trying to figure out, cause like if like that and then like that, does that make any fucking sense? Does that make any fucking sense at all, actually? I'll just keep making shapes until something makes sense. That's what I'm just gonna keep doing, man. There we go. Trying to make sense of this. That's art. It sure is, yeah. This is the stripe. Then this is the jacket. Actually, no, this will be just all the way here. And then the jacket will go like that. Except her hair will be here as well. So it's not even gonna be visible. Da, 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 da. This way. Does that sort of make sense, mayhaps? Maybe? Da, da, ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Makes sense? Okay, cool. Okay, there's Susie, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ. Save your art, thank you. Yeah, I need that. I need that. Okay. And then Chris, who is a bunch shorter than her. Da, 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 da. Let me see. Select. Okay, here. Okay. They got bangs and shit. They so cool. They so cool. They got bangs and shit. Chris enjoys their dirt very much, actually. They're just legit just fucking... Oh, how do I draw this? Nope, that's not where the thumb goes. Thumb goes on this side, actually. Guess who wrestled with Twitch for way too long? Hello! Celestial Spice? Oh, you created a new account? Amazing. Oh, it's not Meg! It's not Meg! Meg! Oh, sorry, I thought there was someone else because they were just having trouble and they had the same name color. So I thought they just created a new account. But it's Meg! Hi, Meg! Celestial Spice, I get it. Haha. How you doing? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you came. I'm so happy. Thank you for coming. They be eating dirt. The kids are eating dirt. Wait, I'm trying to... Poses are fucking hard, man. Poses are fucking hard. This is looking great. Thank you. Thank you. Doing like people like crouching and stuff is fucking hard because of the angle. It's like, how do I make this look like they're... Huh? Relatable, yeah. How you doing, Meggie? Can I call you Meggie, actually? Is that a thing I can do? Sorry for the mishap with the invitation. That was an accident. That was a fucking accident. You can call me Maggie. Okay. Alright, cool. Doing good? That's good. That's good. How the heck do I... feel like they'd have like their legs up. Like their legs up. They're just squatting. They're just straight up squatting, I think. Except their arms are in front of their legs. How to shoes. Oh god. Meg, I haven't heard your thoughts on chapter 2 yet. What are your thoughts on chapter 2? I should move them further back a little bit, actually. They're a little more, I guess, more behind Susie, in a way. There. Let me save this. Oh boy, let's see. Yes, let's see. Okay. It's gonna give me way bigger appreciation for both Birdly and Noelle. The queen is great. The chapter was so funny and I love the wear-wire designs. I'm super excited to see where it goes. Heck yeah! So true. So true. Oh my gosh. What are proportions? Is Chris proportioned? Proportioned. Proportioned. I was saying they're squatting, but they're actually just sitting on their butt. They're actually just straight up sitting on their butt. In the mud. Yeah. Save your art. Thank you. Today's not a good day for hands. It is not a good day for hands. Not at all. At all. Or maybe any drawings, actually, but that's okay. Not a hand day. It is not a hand day at all, no. Boom, 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 boom. Does Chris look okay? I don't know if they look okay. I don't know, man. Because if they're like super slouching, does this make sense? Should their legs be longer? I don't know, man. Like if they're like... It's fine? Yeah. Fix it in post. What? What? I can use myself as a reference, actually. That's kind of cool. They're holding their hand up to their face. Okay. What about like lengthwise? Hands like that. That works, I guess. Okay. Okay, it's acceptable. It's acceptable, I think. Alright. Now we need colors. Do you think I can actually, like, straight up pick my own colors for once? Is that something I am capable of doing at this point in my life? I feel weird because, like, I don't want to give Chris yellow skin if I am gonna, like, legit pick the colors. So I gotta, like... I don't know if that's a good color. I'm so bad at picking skin colors, and I feel so bad about it. I am trying, I am trying. Wow, that just was terrible, actually. Wait, I need to do folders. It's gonna be Chris. There we go. I guess I'm just gonna keep sitting with my legs up now. I already sat like that, it's staying. Bum bum bum. Man, I'm really in a singy mood right now. But Undertale and Deltarune songs don't really have lyrics, so I'm gonna suffer, I guess. But I wouldn't know what else to play, so you know what? Let's do a little more saturated. Okay, let's do hair. Sketch put on top. Let's see. Let's find a good hair color for them. Karaoke and art combo stream, yeah. See, I'd be playing a lot more songs I like if it wasn't for like DMCA and shit. Gosh darn copyrights. Ah, no. Missed the color. Da, 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 da. This is the kind of karaoke you get. It's just me and my obnoxious singing. Doesn't count as karaoke. Although isn't that what karaoke's all about? Just kind of singing whatever you feel like, no matter how good or bad it sounds. Think music might be a little low? Okay. How's that? Exactly, enjoy yourself. Yeah! Heck yeah! Here we go. What you up to, Meg? Are you just hanging out, or are you like doing something else too? Drawing as well, you got me in the mood. Good. Good. I'm probably gonna be adjusting the colors a lot while I do this. Sweater. Swatter, yeah. Or more like swader, that's what that said. That said swader. I'm going a little for darker colors because they're probably in some alleyway somewhere just eating the mud. Do I have a practice midterm for calculus a little under an hour? Damn. Good luck, my friend. Perry, you're good at calculus, right? You passed calculus. Yeah, that counts, Ferret. You're good, you're good. But yes, if you think you're good, you're good. Let's go. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of both of you with your calculus accomplishments. I was trying to think of a pun on that, but I couldn't think of anything. Whoops. Save your art, thank you. All right. Sweater. And then we need the yellow. Oh, not clipping. Alrighty. Also, Meg, do you have any requests for future drawings for me? I'm collecting requests so that I have stuff to do when I don't know what to draw. Which happens a lot, apparently. Oh shit, I didn't even fill in this part of the sweater. I hicked up. So I'm a sucker for Noel, so I gotta request something like that. Okay. What about Noel, though? You know, like Chris, I know you like Chris, so maybe younger Chris and Noel being childhood buddies. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's gonna be fun to play with. JJ! JJ, welcome to the stream! How you doing, JJ? Are you done with class now? JJ, my beloved. By the way, Meg, since you're technically new to this community, if you want to join the community, feel free to join our Discord. And also maybe follow my Twitch if you want to. But no pressure, of course. But it would be cool if you wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, you can follow people on Twitch, yes. It helps a lot. Yeah, I've been done with class and the 8 foods. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, welcome to the hangout place, JJ. Was gonna ask, what was I going to ask? How are your classes? But also, do you have any requests? The home tracks are like a warm hug. I know, right? They feel so orange. They feel so orange to me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Classes were good, boring as usual. Valid. Valid, valid. Papyrus! Papyrus! You know what I would request? Spamton. I know you would request Spamton. Do you want a matching Spamton icon to Maya and Skewy's Chris and Susie icons? Yes? Okay, I'll draw it next. Oh man. Non-Neo Spamton with ribbons in his hair, yep. That's basically what that would be. Lil Gremlin Spampton. We all gotta have the matching twin ribbons. This is legs. Legs. Birdly! God, I still haven't drawn Birdly. Make the ribbons all glitchy and shit. Ooh. I gotta learn how to do glitchy stuff, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do shoes. Sometimes it's so weird listening to these songs out of order, especially when there's like the intro that's supposed to lead up to like a different song and then it just doesn't. It's weird, man. It feels wrong. I need to draw their butt. Then their hands. Left hand. That just looks like eye hand, which is just not right at all. Okay, let me get their skin tone from here. Turn that off. That is just not even their... That's their right hand. Okay, left hand goes under the sweater here. Instead of renaming the layer, I'm just gonna move it here. That's better. I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna play with like the lighting a lot in a second. I kind of want kind of bluish vibes to all this. Like bluish lightings. This is me learning to use colors. Who does color theory? Who studies color theory? I experiment. I simply experiment. When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places that you know seem like fantasy, there's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I always get so emotional after hearing Don't Forget. Like, I wasn't even focused on the song and I still like have feelings welling up in my eyes when I think about it. No, no, how dare the feelings? How dare the feelings be real? Am I on the right layer? Yes, I am. Okay. So this should go to here. I never even outlined this one. There we go. Da, 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 dum. Da, 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 dum. There we go. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay. What if I just throw like a blue box on top of it? How will that look? If I do basically my question is, do I have to work out all the colors right now, or can I just throw this on top? Yeah, I should actually work out all the colors well. Never mind that box idea. Save your art, thank you. Let's make it look all nice. That makes sense. Color theory would be very useful here, actually. What's a color? Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. I think I want to make it more blue. The pants will be the same color as the hair. Yep. How do people do this? Like, actually, how do people do colors? Because it's so cool. I don't know if I want to do it like this. I don't know if it's... Here, how about this? Let's set a background real quick. So we have like a point of reference. Probably practice or some shit. Yeah, but how do they practice? What do they base it off of? As I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm gonna let me see. Where's the line tool? Bum bum. Da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Da 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 dum. Da 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 ba ba bum ba bum. Let's try that. Make it a little lighter. When we're this way. Watch other people do it. Tutorials. Yeah. 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 One day I'll look up a tutorial, I guess, maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Bow, 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 bow. I like figuring things out on my own, though. It's kind of cool. Although, you know, references are an artist's best friend and all that. Da, 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 da. Then I need to draw the mud pile real quick. Mud. I think like getting the color of the lighting in the place is gonna help me pick out the good colors for it. Mud. And on top of that, we're gonna do like a more actual muddy color. Let's try that. I have discovered the gradient tool and now I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. Yeah, all the colors, all these colors are so wrong. Okay, here, I'll figure this. I got this. First of all, this needs to be, the hair needs to be like purpley. Needs to be darker. Your art, thank you. You guys will just watch me suffer here with all this lighting. Here. Thank you for lurking, Jay. Bum, bum, bum. Where's the other hand? Here. Here we go. Sweater. Got the hands and the pants. Okay, turn this off. Go on here. Fill this in. Okay. Shoes go a little bit darker, a little more saturated, a little bit more purpley, I suppose. The way their sweater looks like now, right now, it looks kind of reflective almost. So I need to... Okay, now the sweater looks greenish. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Let's do Susie real quick. I'm gonna get this, guys. I'm gonna learn to do colors so well. It's gonna be awesome. Just need to practice, I guess. Oops, that's a big brush. That is a big brush. All right. Sorry, I feel like I was so focused, I just got really quiet. Thank you for the heart, ferret. Oh god, the background's gonna make it hard to fill in. Okay. Turn off the background, please. Just fill it in. Oh, whoops. I still have the wrong color on me. Okay. Here we go. I feel like most artists don't like straight up experiment like this on stream. In fear of it showing like, hey, you don't actually know what you're doing. I'm just like, I have no clue what I'm doing actually, and I'm just gonna continue not knowing what I'm doing until I finally figure something out. Is my logic here. Because every time I draw something new, I learn, and that's just how it's gonna be. No one knows what they're doing. Just do it. True. See, I've gotten better at like picking out colors to shade with and do lighting with, but when it comes to like actually picking out colors from the beginning, like color palettes and shit, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. This is why I always use bright colors. Bright colors are always working nicely together. And I mean, obviously they're my favorite colors anyway, but... I want it to be like, see, I'm still not happy with these colors because I wanted it to be like more saturated. I need to figure out a good way to do that. Make it more saturated, more bright, while also showing that clearly they're like in this dark alleyway at the same time. First of all, I think we need to start with making the background more saturated. For that, no, not brightness. Saturation. This color. There we go. That's a better color. Then here, brightness. Okay, okay, okay. Now we're going for a completely different color scheme, but it's okay. I'll figure this out. All right. The mud can be a bit more saturated. There we go. Okay, now we're going through Chris again. Mayhaps, maybe not. Mayhaps, maybe not. Situation. Lancer drawing posted. Nice. What a boy. He sure is a boy. That is something he sure is. Let's try Susie's face. Ah, the gradient. The gosh darn gradient. Let's see. Maybe I'll actually take the time to study color theory one of these days. How does one study? Like, what do you look up? Do you just look up color theory and then you just learn it? Like, what? Okay. Alright. Fine. I'll just look it up. Dip yourself in a can of paint, spin around, see what happens. Okay. Alright, ferret. I'm almost out of tea. No, I'm out of tea. Sag. I'll save it. Alright, let's do her jacket. If her jacket is like maybe this-ish color, we want it to be more saturated, darker, more bluish, like that maybe. That's an outline, I guess. Okay. It's been fun listening, but I gotta go. All right, thank you. Good luck with your practice test. I'll see ya. Alright, 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 alright. I need to sit differently. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go look at some art I like. I'm gonna go look at some art I like on my blog. And I'm just gonna go stare at the colors for a moment. Tag Deltarune. There we go. Yes, good. Yes, good. Okay. I know there was one that I saw relatively recently that had a similar lighting vibe I'm going for. The problem is that I really want the blue lighting, and I think I'm thinking of it too much as like the Dark World outfit and not considering enough what the Light World outfit would look like in blue lighting, because it most certainly wouldn't exactly look blue. And that's what's throwing me off. Oh, I really like this lighting. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna look at this real quick. Okay, the Chris colors I think are okay. If I put some with the lighting, I put some more of the original colors in there. Susie though, I'm not so sure about. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing with this. This is probably gonna end up being the only drawing I do today, but hopefully it'll be worth the trouble. Oh, such a good song. Okay. Yes, it is indeed very song, yes. What you up to, Ferret? I'm gonna join VC. I'm gonna join VC on Discord if anybody wants to join. The wonky chord, I mean. Are there no more lines here? Is this all filled in? No, it's not. It's just barely visible because the colors are so close. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I tried. Lamau. Alright, let's make her shirt. Fert! Hi, Fert!
Hi.
What's up?
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out? Nice.
Working in the neighborhood. So I'm here.
Okay. You were working in the neighborhood, you said, so you're here?
I heard there's a cool person in the neighborhood. So I'm here.
I see. Damn, I wonder what they're like. That sounds cool.
Yeah, that is a way to describe them.
Yep. Hi, Fert.
Hey.
Hi.
Ooh, they're in a very dark alley.
Yeah, they are in a very dark alley. I don't know how I want to do it. Like, I'm not quite... Do I want to make it that dark? And, like, these are probably going to be the darkest the color's gone, that I'm just going to slowly, like, make them lighter and stuff, right? That's the idea I'm going for, kind of, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm experimenting. You know, this is a new thing for me. Let's just do it. Why not?
Yeah, just do it.
Let's just fucking do it. Wait, that's not the thing I was supposed to color, that color. I was supposed to do everything but that, actually. Like here, all of this was supposed to be this color. Dun, 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 dun.
The thing about art is that you can fix it.
True.
Bend the canvas to your will.
Wait, I missed spots again. Thank you for joining, BC. I felt like I was falling asleep just staring at these dark colors.
Oh no.
I've had that before. I was working on like a dark piece before. And like, I would just like, whenever I had to take breaks just because I would feel so sleepy looking at the colors.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, there are so many holes in her hair too. Jesus Christ. I missed all of this too.
Please get it together, Susie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna scold me. But you
No.
just blamed it all on Susie. Poor Susie.
Yeah.
Poor Susie. She's trying her best. She's not even responsible for her own colors.
I don't know how to respond to that.
That's fine. That's fine.
And if we're up to Susie, she'd probably have like some plain Snickers or something. like a cool jacket
Yeah.
or a more cool jacket.
Okay, ferret.
What?
A more cool jacket than a cool jacket.
Yeah. Like more cool than she already has.
I see.
Yes.
That's way too dark. Why am I doing it that dark? Brighter, please.
Save your art. Hello,
Oh, man.
Dion.
Hi, Dion. What's up, Dion? Let me save it. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Actually, the hue on this is wrong too. Should be more. No, more this way. There we go. Oh, that actually looks. Okay, wait. That actually looks accurate.
Can't see it yet.
What if I do? Should I do this a little bit more on the bluish side? Okay. Okay, that color looks right.
This week is feeling long.
Huh?
This week is feeling long.
It is, yeah. I guess so. I don't know. I barely keep track of when a week is, but...
Wait, you gotta keep track when your birthday is.
I suppose so. Oh, sorry. I wasn't looking at chat. Hi, doing well. Very disappointed that it's only like middle of the week. This week feeling like the... Oh, I see. That's where the conversation came from.
Yes.
I see.
You see.
I see. Okay, if Susie's colors actually work for the setting, that means I have to alter Chris's colors to work better. Which means we gotta go a little bit more to their original hues. Like a little bit more, even like that will look better.
Exam.
Maybe just because October holidays are next week for me and I have exams right now. Still though, long ass week. October holidays? What October holidays do you have?
Halloween.
I don't think Halloween is next week.
Yeah, but you get off then.
You do?
I don't know. I don't know what October holidays are.
Why are you trying to tell me what they are when I asked you? If you don't know, you could have just said, I don't know. Maybe I should have shaded like their skin in the opposite direction. They're more, well, first of all, less saturated. Jesus fucking Christ. Then it doesn't really look bluish, does it? I feel like it should be a little bit more on the purplish side, actually. What is this? Lavender, okay. Is that a good color? Can't tell what a good color is. Ah! It's a Scottish thing called Tatty Holidays. Ooh, what's that about?
Potato harvest.
Potato harvest. Makes
According
sense.
to Wikipedia.
Makes
Holidays
sense.
started around 1930s when children would be taken out of school to help with the local potato harvest, with other children just not turning up for class.
Wow.
Paddy comes from the Scots word for potato.
Yeah. Okay, let's make it a little, maybe a little more saturated. Oh, skin tones are the hardest shit, man. Like, actually. Maybe that is a good color, but it looks so weird. Where is the blues even? I can't even tell when it's blue. It needed to be more saturated. Like that? I am struggling. Okay, maybe that's actually a good one. Changed the color so many times now. Okay, skin tones are the hardest shit. Sans Susie Purple Legend. Heck yeah! Exactly. No, that's some shit I actually just need to do. Besides, Chris is canonically yellow. Like what does that mean?
They are quite yellow.
They are quite yellow, yeah. Do 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 do. Okay, let's continue doing Susie. Maybe okay. See, purple is the one color I have experience with. Just make Chris bright yellow. Yeah, but I'm trying to do a specific lighting. That's the hard part. I have experience with purple. That's about it. Making things look purpley.
It's highlighter yellow.
It's not highlighter yellow. There's no way. No, highlighter yellow is...
like interpretation.
Oh. Just have their skin glowing the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Let's draw her hand finally, shall we? We're in the Chris folder.
Sue's hand.
Sue's hand, yeah. Excuse me. Let's label it hand. That's her left hand, actually. Left hand. Is Susie right-handed or left-handed? I never noticed.
I want to say she put her axe in the left hand.
Really? Wow, I never even finished coloring this properly. Ultra Instinct Chris glowing yellow Super Saiyan. Like supersonic or some shit.
Chris did a chaos control.
Chris did a chaos control, yeah. Okay, let's go back to her jacket. because I didn't finish coloring that, apparently. Turns out.
Gotta get that jacket.
Yeah. Oh god, dial tone is playing.
Oh. That bad?
Just, you know, getting the creeps. Live on stream. Being terrified.
We're getting spooked.
Spooked. A little bit, yeah. Okay, pants. Fucking pants. What color are her pants actually? Blue. Okay, that should be easy then, because then I'll just make them blue, because they're blue.
Heck yeah.
Wait. Pants. They're actually like kind of like this-ish, I think. Gonna make them a little darker then. Ba-ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Let's turn off the gradient for a sec. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Wait, Lovejoy EP release? Nice. I was fighting Undying, the Undying today. That shit hurt. Oh man. Good night. Good night, Dion.
Hi.
And hi, JJ. Welcome back.
Yay. The J returns to us.
Yeah. Why are Susie's colors so much easier to work with for me than Chris's? Just in general. I guess I'm used to them. I came back to just tell you the exciting news. I see.
Oh.
Wasn't it supposed to release at midnight in different locations? Is it out here already? Apple Music released it early, so they released it early on every other platform. Wow. Good job, Apple Music, I guess. That sucks to them that it was released early. Okay, I'm just gonna make it more purpley. I'm just gonna make the whole thing purple themed and not blue themed because fuck blue, apparently.
Yep.
I had a feeling. Okay, let's go purpley, yeah? There we go, because I know how to deal with the color purple. I did literally, what, 2 drawings in purple, and suddenly I know how to work purple. Or something, I don't know.
You're a pro at purple.
Trying to zoom in, see if it's a good color. I think so. Left hand is this one. Where's the right hand? Right hand is this one. Okay. So these pants are a little bit bright still, I think. And then, okay. Then we need the sweater.
Yeah, it's sweater time.
Sweater time. I think maybe.
Or you are.
Therefore I am?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, I messed it up. Dang it.
Like someone wants you to say.
Thank you. Okay.
Got this.
Let me change the hue of this. We're gonna make it more purpley.
Really.
A little bit more on the purpley side, mayhaps. Not too much. Like that, mayhaps.
Like a couple
Mayhaps.
alley rat.
Yeah. Thanks for lurking, JJ. Can't believe JJ always uses the lurk command instead of the lurk emote I made.
Yeah.
Shame.
Here, I'll do it for them.
Thank you for the lurk emotes, Ferret.
Yee.
Yee. I'm still like iffy about their fucking skin, man. I don't know. It's bothering me so much. No matter what I do, this looks weird. Maybe this color, maybe this will be the one.
Look very cursed at the moment.
Huh?
But like, it does look very cursed, as is, but like in a good way. You know?
Cursed. I'm not sure. In a good way?
Yeah.
Is it? I'm okay.
I mean, it looks like how you would expect a couple people eating mud in an alleyway to look.
I see. I see. Okay, let's do Susie's other hand. Right hand. This probably looks terrible. Yeah, just a little bit. Why'd you go into chat to say that?
What? What do you mean?
Bruh. Bruh. Are you gonna...
Different, okay?
It's different? How so?
Yeah. Well, that one took more effort. Because I had to type it out, and then it had to be sent, like, all around the world.
So
Over the internet.
why'd you do it?
It's different, you know?
I see.
It's like if you're sitting in the same room with someone and you text them.
Why would you do that though?
Because it's a different feeling.
I guess, yeah. Okay, I think I'm happy with Chris's skin tone for once. I need to figure out. Susie apparently does not have shoes. I never drew her shoes for some reason. What color are her actual shoes?
No idea.
I suddenly forgot what Susie looks like. Okay. Susie Deltarune sprite, please. Ta-da. Oh, they're just black. Okay.
They're black. Yeah.
Thank you, Ferret.
I will always be here to give you the answer at the same moment you already get it.
Yeah. That's a good point, Ferret. That's a very good point. Is that big enough for her? Is that a big enough foot? That's a very tiny foot for her, actually.
It's part of the foot.
Yeah, I need it to like make sense, you know?
And it looks like she actually has kind of smallish feet.
Does she?
Maybe.
I guess she kind of does, yeah.
I'm not a good judge on feet size.
Okay, I'll just leave it at this, I guess. All right. So after 2 hours, I think the base colors are done. Oh my god. Except for the mud. I'm gonna add the mud after I add everything else, I guess.
Yes.
Wait, no, the base colors aren't done because I have to fix all of Chris's like outlines and stuff because they're all messed up now.
Oh no. You hear some noises late at night, you look out the window and you see this. What do you do?
See what? These
what
two?
you're drawing. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, the kids are at it again.
And I'd let them do it.
Huh?
I'd let them do it. They
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say that I wouldn't let him do it. It's just the fact that you're hearing noises at night. I'm like, dang it, they're making so much noise. But of course, you know, if they're hungry, they're hungry.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta eat mud.
Yep.
I heard about mud pies.
Mud pies?
Yeah.
What? Please
Oh, you don't-
elaborate.
That's like when you're a kid and you just like make little patties of mud out of, mud.
Oh, see, I'm Polish. I
just
never
playing in the
made
mud.
pies. I always made sand pączki in the sandbox.
What was that?
Huh?
What's that?
What's what? Pączki?
Yeah.
It's like Polish donuts.
Oh.
It's like you would take like the sticky sand and like mold it into like a ball, and then you would take like the light sand and like sprinkle it over like sugar, and
Yeah, that's mud pies. But like with sand, it's usually with mud
I see.
because it's in the name.
Well, you know, it wasn't pies for us, cause yeah, but I suppose that the intention is the same.
Yeah. Just kids playing in the ground.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I gotta smoothen these out. Okay, got the face. Look at the what's supposed to be yellow. It's still labeled as yellow, but it most definitely is not yellow actually. Oops.
It looks very greenish.
I am holding an eraser. That is my problem. That's always my problem. Here we go. Okay. Let's see the sweater. I'm gonna save this. Okay. Sweater. Do I need to do outlines for this one? Looks fine. Actually, just gonna see if there's any holes I need to fix. Here. Oh, it goes over that. Okay, I need to actually fill in the leg there. Left hand. Do you know what time the... Huh?
Go ahead.
Do you know what time the Minecraft voting on Saturday is?
I do not.
Okay. What were you gonna say?
Let me see if I can check. I was gonna say, what's your favorite number?
3.
Excellent choice.
Thank
It's
you.
also one of my favorites.
Good. Do you have a favorite number?
3, 5, and 15 are my
Interesting.
favorites.
3 times 5 is 15 after all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, makes sense. Legs. Guess I'm just gonna delete this layer. I think I can show
So,
them both.
voting is during Minecraft Live.
Right.
Festivities start at noon Eastern time.
2 Easter time. Okay.
So,
Thank you.
11.
11 my time, yeah. Okay.
That's
Cool.
just when it,
When the
or
thing starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when the voting itself opens.
Where is the voting? Where do you vote actually?
Twitter,
Oh, it is on Twitter. Okay.
apparently.
Okay. What does Twitter get to decide, man?
Right? They should put it on Tumblr.
I thought they should have just put it on their website, make it like a thing.
Yeah, that would be better. Would you like some more conversation starter topics?
Sure, if you want to.
Some of these aren't very good.
There's a shock.
It's 250 quality conversation starters.
Quality, you say?
One of them was, what's your favorite number?
Oh.
But
Oh, is that where you got that
that's-
from?
Yeah. Or,
It's quality
what 3
conversation
words-
starter. It's 3. Okay, good choice. End of conversation, you know?
What 3 words best describe you? Oh yeah, a 3-word answer. That's a conversation starter.
Yep. Yep.
What do you think of tattoos?
They're cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you ever get one?
I really want like a dandelion one, but I don't think I could handle it.
Yeah. I don't really like the idea of getting a tattoo for myself, but they're cool on other people.
Mhm.
Like if I had to get one, I'd get like just a little dot somewhere.
Just a single dot.
Yeah, just a little dot.
Does the dot mean something?
Nah,
You're just gonna
just
pretend.
so I can say I have a tattoo.
Okay, you can just pretend it's like a mole or something.
Maybe.
They wouldn't question it like jobs and stuff. So you can just pass it off as a mole.
Like how this site also has, like, they have the questions and then, like, a short little blurb underneath.
What blurb?
Like for the tattoo ones, or for the tattoo one, it was like, if they do have tattoos, there is probably a story behind each one. And if they don't have any, well, it's good to know what they think about them.
I see.
Like, what? Okay.
Like in case the question itself isn't enough to make you think of a conversation.
I guess, or if you don't understand the purpose of asking the question.
I guess.
When was the last time you worked incredibly hard? What?
Define?
It's every day. Every day is a struggle.
It sure is. I'm changing the colors again. I literally just fixed them and then I'm changing them again.
Here's one you can answer. If you had intro music, what song would it be?
Things are about to get wonky. I just completely changed the colors. I don't know if I like this better. I feel like it makes more sense now.
What?
I changed the colors of Chris's sweater. I think they make more sense now.
Let me see the other way, if you have it. It was just the darker green was darker, right?
No, it was a completely different hue, actually.
Oh yeah. Other way's definitely better.
Okay, let's make sure the outlines are all nice on this. Actually, you see, they're not even very... They didn't change much. Somehow for these layers, the outlines aren't changing much. That's not a problem. I changed the hue. Alright. Now that that's fucking settled. Flat colors are actually done. Okay.
Yay.
Yay. I can now actually shade. Let's go.
If you opened a business, what would it be?
I've always wanted to like open a business that would just sell like little creations of mine. Like having a little bit of everything, like some music, CDs, or like a little shop. It would have to be a physical shop for the aesthetic. And it would have like CDs or like art prints or whatever else I learned to do, I guess. Maybe clothes or something. Because I do sew sometimes, even though I'm not good at it, but you know.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Where would you want it to be? Like a boardwalk or tiny little hole in the wall? Just out in the woods? Like a small village.
I'd be known as the nice village witch or something. I'd be just
Sounds
there
nice.
with my little shop.
I've never really wanted to do business. I had to do a class in high school that was like teaching you adult stuff that really didn't help at all. Stuff like, here's how you fill out a check. And here's how you do a PowerPoint presentation. Like, stuff you should already know.
I mean, filling out a check, that would actually be helpful. Because I don't know how to do it. That's the kind of adult thing they should be teaching us, along with like taxes and shit.
So like, 12th grade in high school, should have already had that class, I think.
I think that's the perfect time. We're about to become an adult. No?
I already had a checkbook by that point.
You did? Damn.
Yeah. Whatever. It wasn't useful for me
I see.
as an individual.
I see.
But there was one project where we had to make up a business and then like give a presentation on it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time I was really into making cathedrals in Minecraft.
I see.
And like I would draw them out beforehand to
Ooh.
have the design laid out.
Mm-hmm.
And so I made a business of drawing cathedrals on index cards. That was
Nice.
my business.
That's
It was
interesting.
called Cathedra.
Cute. I like that.
Oh, have you ever given a presentation in front of a large group of people? How'd it go?
What kind of presentation? Does like singing in front of people
Any?
count?
That's a presentation of something, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the biggest audience I've had was like a little over 100, I think.
Pretty big.
Mm.
I'm very not good at public presentations.
I see.
Like, I start to shake.
Yeah,
Like, once I'm up there, I have to, like, close my eyes to not see all the people staring at me.
I see. I mean, I shake too, but I, I,
Mm.
I like the more I do it, the more I get used to it.
Probably. That's a controversial opinion you have. Get some hot takes on the So Majestic Donkey channel.
That's fucking controversial. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. Anything could be controversial
Exactly.
if you find the right person.
Yep. I don't fucking know what to do with the fucking lighting here. Sorry.
Looking good so far. Highlights on the hair are definitely good.
I think I'm gonna do them different though. I'm gonna take this blue and I'm gonna do a different brush. I'm not gonna do clipping actually. I'm gonna grab what's the airbrush? There we go. Size, let's do 20 I guess. Let's see what that looks like.
You have a habit that you wish you could break.
Picking at my skin, I think.
Really?
I pick at my skin a lot, yeah.
Look who it is. It's a spicy one.
Spicy Bob Ross! Look too handsome. Thank you. How you doing? Spicy Bob Ross.
Entering with a compliment is a good way to start it off.
I suppose so, it is. Why did I just hear an ee-aw? Hosted! What? Thank you for hosting!
Oh.
Thank you.
I was confused because I didn't hear one, but I had the stream muted so I wouldn't.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna put this layer like over everything. And just do...
Yes, very cool art. If they're eating mud.
Yeah, they are eating mud, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Do you know, I spent 2 hours trying to figure out the fucking colors, man.
Yo!
Doing very well, Sakura. Today going on a date soon. Let's go! Congrats! That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, like, my best friend since, like, 6th grade recently got a girlfriend, and I'm so happy for them.
Nice. That's cool.
Moon.
Moon Moon? Hi Moon! How you doing, Moon?
You know, Moon just got home, I'm sure, and they stopped by here first.
I see, I see.
We appreciate you, Moon.
We love you, Moon.
Did you save your art?
I do need to save my art.
Oh, I was saying, you have a habit of picking at your skin, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, because the habit I have that I don't like is that I scratch at my head.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why, it feels good.
I see.
But I really wish I could stop it.
Yeah. I get you.
Art is going very well.
I really
I
like
think.
doing lighting like this.
Ooh, rim lighting, yes.
And it's all glowy and shit. Let's see how the art is going. I see. Well, it's going okay, I think. Oh shit. That's what I get for doing everything on one layer. There we go.
Yeah, Moon has to go because their life was threatened.
What? Oh. Monster Hunter. Okay.
No. Beanie is playing FNAF.
Oh, I see. Well, have fun, Moon Moon. See ya.
And, let's see, who was it? Yep, Jay pointed a gun.
Of course, they pointed a gun.
A water gun.
Yeah.
That's basically a gun.
Yep.
The emoji of, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. Why is Jay like this? My beloved, why did you do that?
I don't know. We like them.
You can put it a little bit on the shoe as well. Yes. Okay, now let's actually put like actual facial features and shit. Well, except for Chris. Chris isn't gonna have any facial features.
The Mudbeard.
Mudbeard. Alright, let me save this. Did I just save? I probably did, but I'm gonna save again anyway. See, this doesn't really match the lighting. Here, I'm gonna get rid of this. I need to learn to do this kind of lighting. Ba 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 bum. Should be more bluish, a little bit lighter. I need to change the brush again, actually. Or do I even want to add other lighting, or do I just maybe I should just add actual details instead of lighting, because I think that the rim lights are actually going to look the coolest if they're mainly on their own. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm just I'm gonna do this, make it a little bit darker, a little bit more saturated, a little bit more bluish. Just to outline her hair a little bit.
Definitely need some facial features in there.
Oh yeah, she does, yeah. Don't worry, I'll get there. I really want to write something with Birdly. Just hearing his theme music, I just want to write the kind of bullshit that he would talk about. I don't know.
Oh no. I don't know how they were even able to write Birdley's dialogue.
Without, like, just cringing too
Without,
hard.
yeah. How do you even think like that if you're not already like that?
Yeah, I think I could come up with something. And I don't think I'm like that, so...
If it hurts to write, you know it's correct.
True. True.
What word or phrase from the past do you think should come back?
Rad.
Rad? Rad is pretty cool.
Rad is a really good word, actually.
I did start using mayhaps more.
Mayhaps is a great word.
Yeah.
Did mayhaps ever leave?
Yeah?
Yeah, it did? Oh, I just always use it anyway. I need to put this back on here. Switch the brush back. I need to add it right on the hand.
Oh wow, this is a rude question. What benefit do you bring to the group when you hang out with friends?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Every member of a group has their duties. Time to find out what role they play. Plus, you can expand the conversation into what they usually do when they hang out with different groups of friends.
I just wouldn't phrase it like that if that's what you
Yeah.
want. Jesus Christ, man.
Like you're not allowed to be in a friend group unless you bring some value to it? Heck.
Alright, left hand and face.
That's a sus looking thing.
What's a sus looking thing?
Emote in chat.
Emote in chat, what is this? Sus Bob Ross, nice. Oh, I had to look closely, I see it. Nice, nice. That's a good emote.
What are these questions? What is the best room in your house?
The best room in my house? Probably my room.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Same. Like, all my stuff is here.
Yeah. And I painted it exactly how I like it, you know?
My computer is in my room, so it's where I spend most of my time.
True. I realized that I didn't even do this right.
Got a bunch of knickknacks on top of my desk. Covered in an inch of dust.
Yep.
I should really dust sometime.
My desk is covered in a bunch of tea bottles. You know how.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I just noticed you had the camera flipped from the start. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to make sure I do that now.
That's poggers.
Pro
Oh, that's
streamer.
poggers.
That's poggers, thank you.
To what? The tea bottles?
I don't know what's poggers, but apparently it's poggers.
Heck yeah. Diet Peach Snapple.
Yeah, we have Diet Peach Snapple, and we also have Pure Leaf when I run out of Diet Peach Snapple.
I have water.
Nice.
In the flavor of nothing.
Damn. How do you live?
They E.
E?
Pardon?
What?
E colon?
That's not poggers.
Oh, I guess you didn't say it right.
E colon? Is that what you would? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm being tricked into something right now. And I don't trust that at all.
If you had multiple colons there, it'd be E. coli.
Yeah. It sure would be. Sure would be.
I don't get it. E is not poggers. It's a good letter of the alphabet. It's the most used in the English language.
Why is E not poggers?
Gonna need some context.
Yes, please. Thank you for the squeak.
That's not context, but thank you. Yeah, these questions are not good. What are you best at? I don't know.
Procrastinating.
Yeah, I'm good at the bad things. E just isn't. Okay, so it's just an intuitive thing.
Uh-huh.
Who's the funniest person you've met? Oh, well, I looked in the mirror once.
Once.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's true. Oh my god.
What the hell?
I feel like
You're having a night?
I just had 2 monsters and streamed for 5 hours and my dog pissed on the— oh god.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you good?
Go drink some water and lay down? Maybe put some paper towels on the floor? Clean that up? Don't let it stain.
I'm gonna save this.
Ooh, do you have a weird or useless talent?
You mean like rolling my tongue up?
Maybe something like that.
I don't think it's that uncommon for people to do that though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I can do...
What did you just do? What? Right, those are your ferret noises, right?
Yeah, does that count?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
so.
That's my answer.
Nice. The piss isn't just sitting there. Yeah, I'm like, I hope they would have cleaned it up by now. Oh my god.
I don't know, if you're feeling high and you just got off the stream, maybe you didn't have time. Oh yeah, I can touch my chin with my tongue too.
The fuck?
Neat.
I can
I can also
make my voice
swallow
go
my
super
tongue.
high pitched and can touch the bottom of my chin with my tongue. Oh, I see. I'm gonna need a sketch layer for this one to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to draw this line. Here, apparently? Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. Because this goes like that, and then like that. And then like that. I think. Jesus Christ. The anatomy in this picture is fucking whack.
My dog was just whining to get into my room, so I let him in. And now he's whining at the door again.
Yep, exactly. They do that.
I don't know if that's a talent.
Actually want to change. It's severe acne being in sync with my depression. Oh no, that's just a thing. That's just a thing, unfortunately.
Right. Taking it on America's Got Talent. Let's go.
Damn. You gotta do that like that, huh? Okay. Okay, I think I'm done with Susie. I'm not doing like any more detailed shading on this shit, man. Chris time. And then after that I'm gonna do the mud. You are God. I feel like I know what you're feeling right now. That's usually how I feel like when I'm manic. Which is oof. Take care, okay? Don't overdo it. Don't force yourself too much.
I feel like I'm high.
Like what are we looking at right now? What's happening?
Yeah. Are you okay, Spicy? Yeah, you need to sleep.
Yes, please do that. Please do that.
Alright, what kind of case do you have for your phone?
Me?
Yeah.
It has it's from Redbubble. It has Tangy from Animal Crossing on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's just black.
What's the brand?
What?
Does it have a brand on it, like brand
The
name?
case?
Yeah.
Not on the outside, it might on the inside.
Okay.
But it's got like some like shallow like cuts on the back. So like, you know, when you can scratch it and it makes that noise.
Mhm. That sounds like a spec case.
I don't think it is. Those usually have a little speck on the outside.
I guess so.
Here, I'll take it off. It is unbranded.
Unbranded. Okay, cool.
Also full of dirt.
How do you know anything about the cases? How do you know different brands?
I don't know.
See, the only reason I know anything is because I worked at a cell phone store. But I don't know how people know that shit.
I don't. I just get it and then I use it.
I see.
Not like I have a brand loyalty to phone
Yeah.
case manufacturer.
Yeah.
I know some people do that with OtterBox.
Yeah,
And they
OtterBox
swear
is
by
usually
it.
the one.
I just don't like the cases that are in multiple parts.
Mhm.
And you have to like clip them together or something.
Yeah. They're very sturdy though, I guess, for people who need that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And just don't drop your phone, you know?
Sweats.
your favorite shirt?
My favorite shirt?
Yeah.
Well, right now I want to say it's my Susie shirt.
You have a Susie shirt?
I have a Susie shirt, yeah.
That's cool.
Why the surprise?
I don't know if you ever mentioned it.
I have. Lovejoy CP just came out, yeah. Yeah, it did come out already. Everybody's ditching us for Lovejoy.
Our other friends ditched us for each other.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay, yeah.
We have bad conversation starters.
Yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need in
Anyway,
life.
my favorite shirt is like any gray shirt.
And it just how many gray shirts do you have? I need to know this.
Like 8.
Are they just plain gray? Or
yeah.
damn. It's wild.
And I've got like different shades, and some are more like a dark blue gray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, one of them is green.
Like a dark green, so you mistake it for gray?
It's a little bit lighter, but it's got like kind of textured, so it's not like just one flat color.
Uh-huh. Look at the shoes.
The best pair of shoes you've ever owned?
My mom got me a pair of shoes with cats on them. Two
Yeah.
of them. One of them for some reason is very uncomfortable. The other one is super comfy. They're like super light and stuff. I love them so much.
Ooh. You seem like the kind of person that would have some of those shoes that light up when you stomp.
Oh, I would love those. I was thinking of like, for my Mabel Pines cosplay, I was literally thinking of getting like custom made ones for that.
Yeah, they probably don't make those in adult sizes, do they?
No, they don't. That's why I wanted to make some custom.
Discrimination.
Yeah.
I've had a couple pairs of Heelys. Those were nice.
Yo.
They were a bit heavy though.
Yeah, I can
I
imagine.
didn't like that. And like the wheels were kind of like annoying to put in and take out.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you have to just walk normally, they're kind of annoying to walk on because it feels like you're walking on your toes.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do a gradient here.
Questions are so bad. Okay, how do you plan to make the world a better place? Well, I can answer for you. You've already made it a better place by existing.
Thank you, Ferret. Thank you. How do I plan? I don't plan. I just try my best when the situation comes up.
Yeah, I don't plan for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a to-do list that's like, make the world a better place.
Yeah.
It's an everyday thing.
Yeah. Okay, I need to draw mud on their hands now. And their faces, I suppose. Got mud on your face. Big disgrace.
All over the place.
Realization that the mud is literally blue.
Blue mud. wouldn't the mud also be like on the fingers and stuff?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I will stop criticizing the artist.
Should I make the blood?
Alright, how do you like to cool down on a hot summer day?
Some good old cold diet peach Snapple.
Crack one open with the lads, then read the fact on the cap.
Yes.
They still do that, right?
Yeah, they do.
Apple? Cool. I'll usually get some ice cold water and a popsicle and sit in front of a fan.
Nice.
Getting to the end of this list, and they're all still bad. What's your favorite holiday?
Halloween.
Halloween?
Halloween.
Nice.
Anything that gives me an excuse to dress up, you know?
Like Arbor Day.
Arbor Day?
Yeah.
It lets you dress up?
You can dress up any day.
True. But what gives me an excuse to dress up?
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Yeah.
Dress up as a
You're gonna
tree?
put on a nice tuxedo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to look good for the trees, you know?
Right.
Let them know you're taking this seriously.
Yeah. Right. So I think I'm done. Wait, no, I
Yeah?
need to put some shadow underneath them.
But just enough time for some more conversation starters.
It's like you're obsessed at this point.
Well, I can't carry a conversation on my own, so I need help.
Me neither. Me neither. You're right.
And if you want, we can just sit here in silence. I'm fine with that too.
No, you're helping me.
Okay. If you had to get rid of a holiday, which one?
Whatever Columbus Day is, I guess. Because fuck that shit.
Never heard of it.
Good.
We're already getting rid of it, so
Yeah.
I'd say that's accomplished.
Yeah.
I'd go with Arbor Day because I get tired of wearing tuxedos.
Okay.
Oh, the site even says, "Looking at you, Columbus Day."
Good. Nice.
Ooh, if some of the lesser-known holidays were commercialized, what would it look like?
Lesser known.
You know, like how we already get Christmas decorations in October.
I think I'm done with this drawing.
Cool.
If like, let's say like the first day of spring was commercialized. Oh god. They would constantly be like, start your spring off with some whatever product. Springs, yep. But like they would like use spring as an excuse for like literally any product, honestly. Like, you know, spring cleaning
Just, like,
and all that.
Make it some light pastel colors and be like, boom, it's spring themed.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, okay. I think I'm done with this.
Okay.
Let me export it. Let's see it in its full glory.
Let us see the kids.
Yep, it's the kids.
It's them.
It sure is them. All right. I think now's a good time to finish up.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for hanging out, Ferret, and thank you anybody who's in
Anytime.
chat or lurking and stuff.
And Bob Ross, I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
And less high.
Yeah.
Some rest.
Is there anyone we can raid?
Beanie?
Oh, Beanie is streaming. Okay, right. Let's raid Beanie.
They're playing Resident Evil Village.
Yeah. /raid floatable souls. Pew. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And probably gonna continue Undertale. Probably gonna also do some art. Yeah. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.